conclusion, both of these teams trying to finish with a victory in the Alamo Bowl. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Cal head coach. He is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fielded in the end zone, it's Craver. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Reed. Out wide left, it's Owens. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. There he goes! Smashes through the tackle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Morrow.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Reed throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Riley. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from, and all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama, big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch, and this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack, still going to be tough to stop.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Quick step and go. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Oh, he's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
Floats it out in space. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react to plays. So this can certainly open things up later on.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Offense gets set for second down. Running inside. It's Marshall. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that one.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Reed. Throws for the tight end. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Aggies want to move quickly.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turn. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On the return, it's Craver. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. They'll run this play from the pistol. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff to the lone back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Swings it out to the flat. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quarterback changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangopolitelli. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Golden Bears will try to convert on 4th down. Sangopolitelli showing the arm strength down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
That's a big-time completion. And, guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, the quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Throwing Reed. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Long way to go on 2nd down. To the air, it's Reed. Shoots it to the left. That's caught, it's Riley. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped down to an impressive start. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Texas A&M going up tempo.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Missed the connection on second. Now looking at a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Out wide right, it's Thomas.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now shown.
He'll take a shot. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you've got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fourth down, Sangapolatelli. Touchdown, Cal! He got it, beat down in bounds.
On these critical fourth downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Cal uses its second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Again, great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Moving out to the right. The short hands. It's Owens. Still running at the 40. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Texas A&M going quickly. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And now on second down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Swamped immediately.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
In the gun, third down, Reed. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Reed to throw for it on fourth. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The give to the lone running back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just feeds the running back. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the back. They knock him down right there.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone,
makes the grab in their space. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. JKS. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. There he goes. Touchdown, Cal. Took it all the way back to the house. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Reed. And that one's incomplete.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing.
Throws it deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun on third down, Reed. Trying to escape and get it himself. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Thomas. And with that effort, they...
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the North Texas Mean Green against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. So North Texas's offense comes on the field first today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Got an opening here. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
After the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Last thing you want to see so early in this big game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's White. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Here comes the rush. Past the 30. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. He's got space. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Mean Green, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense takes the field for the first time. Quarterback Julian Sayin looking for a sharper start than he had in last year's playoff loss to Miami. Buckeyes came in as the odds makers' favorite to win the championship. Expectations high again this season.
I think you look at the experience that he was able to gain, and in particular in this era of college football, Chris, you do not win championships. You don't play for championships without experience at the quarterback position. That's exactly what Julian got a year ago. We'll see if it pays off this year for a deep run.
Catch made on the left side. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself,
diving grab, what a play by that receiver.
Well, if you're going to be a great running back in the modern game, you've got to be able to catch the football out of the backfield, and this is just example A. He lays out. He's got great hands, great body control. I tell you, he's like a slot receiver lined up in the backfield, but he's also the best running back on the field.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on the screen. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game, and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play. Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
To the air, it's Jackson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told that you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute. Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's 3rd down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first half.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Bringing pressure. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Still. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this time it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jackson. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. He's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
They'll run it to the left. Open field ahead. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. They're pounding away with their running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And there's the handoff. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quick?
Ball comes loose. Touchdown, North Texas. A defensive score in this play. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They're going to run it here. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Caught in the backfield. It's long. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback to the outside.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. No, he didn't get in. This defense playing tough. That'll set up 4th and goal now. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Mean Green. And jump on top now here in the 4th. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Gets made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So 2nd and 6 snap will pick up 4 on 1st. Using his legs, it's Jackson. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the tailback's got it again. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sand. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a great... Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Going to try to use his legs here. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
In these tight games, having the ability as a quarterback to convert and move the chains with a big play on the outside, this is a huge moment. And a guy that's doing a great job really throughout the game, making decisions and managing his offense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Trying to run it. It's White. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Ohio State will call their second timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. Strategy session before this third down play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Takes the handoff. It's White. He's got has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They played both the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.